No office today. Going straight to the cave. But before I do, I'm gonna give you a little just kind of behind the scenes because I'm upgrading the car shots today. So I'm gonna mount something up here, back there. I don't know, we'll see. Do that real quick, head to the cave. I'm no doubt going to be sweating before this is over. Here's what I got. So far, so good, I think. All right, now I need to mount this to the end of that, or at least try to figure out how to get this to the end of this. And I feel like in this bag, I should have something that will get the job done. Wow, jeez. We got an upgraded car mount. Let's see how the camera, the view looks, right? All right, it's mounted. I think this is gonna look really good. The shutter speed's off right now. I gotta adjust that. I'm not gonna do it here. I'm just gonna use my phone. But I think we're ready to go. I think I'm ready to go. So first day of upgraded car footage. Cave next. I definitely thought when I took my lab out of my office, moved it to a proper location where it is now, that I would not get, like I would be sort of just a normal guy coming to the office when I came to the office. But I don't think that dream will come true because, I mean, just look at this mount on my car right now. People see me up on the top of my roof putting a giant camera mount on across the parking lot, doing little check-in vids. I don't think if there's any chance that I might start to find a sense of normalcy with my fellow office tenants, office mates, that's not even an option anymore. Okay, well, 121, not terrible. Not the worst, not the best. I'll take it though. Well, I'm off the interstate portion of this trip out to the cave and the mount is still up. So we might have a little bit of upgraded car footage after all. Hey, Gabe. All right, I told you yesterday we were gonna get this filter receiver down and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it today. So let's do it right now. I was definitely a little nervous about that. Glad that's over. Hard part anyway. All right, scissor lift and filter receiver. I don't think I need to use the forklift to get it up on top of the all-fill. I think I can just get it into the scissor lift. I don't think it weighs too terribly much. I mean, it's not a ton, but it's not a feather. So but it's in betweenish enough to make this manageable. Actually, hold on. Humidity. Don't forget about humidity. Got to keep the door shut in here. Before I go up here, do all this, I want to make sure the airlock is turning without impediment because I put it in there and I was never like fully sure if I did it perfectly. So I think you got to do it perfectly. I'm going to test the airlock, see if it runs smoothly enough, and filter receiver. All right, so right up here, that's the airlock plug. All right, and it's plugged in. Okay, now the power isn't on. The power is not on, so let's turn the power on. And then wait a minute, hold on. This guy is on. Yeah, so it should turn right on. All right, let's try it. Let's try it and look. Okay, let's see here. Station 2 airlock is what we want. Right here. Kind of don't think it's on. Let's take a look. No. Nope, it's not on. Station 2 power might help. All right, the airlock isn't running right now. I think maybe turning on station 2 via the PLC might get it to run, but right now we got power on in station 2, we got power on station 1, and the airlock is static, which ain't good. That ain't good, brah. So I guess I'm gonna go take a look at the PLC. I don't know how to, there's a way I know to go through this PLC to get power directly to the airlock without having to have the whole system running. I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna look at the PLC and see if there's an intuitive UI friendly way to just switch the airlock on. Actually, I just turned the PLC on, so I might be doing it now. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to check with Mark. Mark, our electrician, would know. Oh no, that was just like a system information screen. Hold on, I'll be right back. I hear something over there. Not sure what that was or what that is. I think it might be the vacuum. Yeah, it's not the vacuum system, I don't think anyway. Maybe the airlock's on though. Nope. Nope, it's not. Okay, well, I don't know right now. And so I need to text Mark. I need to check with Mark and see. I'll be back. I'm gonna check our other airlock over here. I'm gonna do that while I'm waiting for Mark to text me back. See if it's turning. Okay, if we want to check the other airlock, the first thing we want to do is go ahead and turn off station 2, station 2 power, turn on station 1 airlock, and turn on station 1 power. All right, let's give it a look-see. Doesn't look like it's turning. Now you might be wondering, well, how do you know it's turning or not? Because the filter receiver is on top, you can't look down inside. Well, it's because of this thing right here. If it was turning, it'd be spinning. It ain't spinning. And I know I can turn this on via the system over there, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to turn the system on to have to get this thing to rotate. So we can wait for Mark for now, and I don't know. It's about 5, a little after 5. Says there might be a relay in the VFD that I can switch. Let's give it a shot. This is the VFD that he's talking about right here. I think it's that little red switch. I think that's what he's referring to. I need to check and see though. I texted Mark again, you saw me in the photo. I actually think that, so my concern is with this little button in here, I've used it before, prior video, I had to hold it down. I did see Hertz going through the VFD, which told me we got some power going through there. But my problem is when I was holding it down, I couldn't see the airlock up here moving. But what I just realized is maybe what I can do is turn off these dehumidifiers over here. It's a little loud. Turn those off, pull the red cover stop off the airlock, and then if I'm holding this down, I can look up, visually observe if it's moving, and then I should be able to hear if the blades of the airlock are in any way grinding, that's what I'm worried about, against the housing, against its own housing. I don't think, well, my other thought was, I've got this little voice recorder here in case, you know, I'm away from the camera. I could always put the microphone up there, hit record, and then I could really pick up the audio, assuming the dehumidifiers are off. I'm just giving you my kind of thought process as I try to troubleshoot turning the airlock on prior to putting the filter receiver on, prior to being able to fill lots and lots of bags, prior to being the #1 wheatgrass brand on Amazon. Right, so we gotta start somewhere. Text message. All right, he responded. Okay, flip up the tab and it will hold the red button down. All right, well, you know what we need for this? You know what we need for this? Channel locks. Specifically Nipix channel locks. All right. All right, we got power. Kind of. Okay, this tab right here. Real quick. Let me turn power back on. Okay. Station 1, no. Station 2, yes. Okay, station 2, yes. Isn't it funny that station 1 and it goes first? And then we got a couple 2s, and then back to station 1. Seems a little wonky, whatever. That's not what we're here for. Station 2 airlock. Yes, okay. We're on here, we're good. All right, definitely turning. Really, really good. I wanna go turn off the dehumidifiers real quick just to make sure. I mean, I would hear it, but you never can be too careful. You gotta wait like 300 seconds before these things actually turn off. I mean, they're on, or they're off, but they still make the noise. So 5 minutes and then we'll know for sure. All right, while I'm waiting, I wanna point out a couple things. You hear that ringing? That is the VFD. Anytime, remember the centrifuge way back like 35 videos ago? It also runs by a VFD. The moment you hear that ringing, that is I believe what that is a change in frequency powering this motor. I mean, this is a lower, I think Hertz and frequency are tied together, I believe. Anyway, it's the frequency change, I believe, is what you're hearing. Certain frequencies we can't hear. I don't want to get into that. It's not my depth at all. But that's what you're hearing. That ringing is the VFD. The other thing, Mark is the man. Like, he just knew just a little switch, a little relay switch to flip inside the VFD that powered the entire airlock, just like that. I mean, man, and it worked. Guy's incredible. Incredible commercial electrician, just electrician generally. Don't need to qualify it. They're off. Less than 100 seconds, like 30 seconds. You hear that? Sounds okay to me, right? I think it sounds pretty good. Really got to be very, very, very careful with this because that thing would break my hand and shred it like it's nothing. So I don't want to be stupid up here, you know. Save your jokes, please. What I am going to do tomorrow, I am going to clean those blades a little bit because the filter receiver has been gone. So there's nothing blocking, impeding just raw air in here from getting in there, or just, you know, just dust, whatever. So I'm gonna clean that. I'm gonna clean those blades. I might be taking it apart again. Maybe this is clean the airlock part 2. Now that I've maybe successfully taken it out, cleaned it, put it back in. I say that, but the ultimate goal of the airlock is to lock out air as you convey product. And so I know it doesn't lock it out perfectly, even if it's put in there perfectly. I know that because there is a tolerance level. I don't know what it is. But okay, fine, whatever. Just, I'm gonna clean the blades tomorrow a little bit more, given the exposure. The FBA label should be in tomorrow. I mean, my goodness, it's taken, whatever, sorry. Put the FBA labels on those boxes, get those ready to ship, take those out, then maybe put the filter receiver back on after the airlock is in good shape. So that's a big 3 things. Shipments for Amazon, clean the airlock one more time, put filter receiver back on. You know, that's pretty tall list, but whatever. I think it's doable. So, all right, today went really well. We actually did the thing today that I said we would do yesterday. We did yesterday's task tomorrow being today. So I'm out of here. I'm going home. We'll see you tomorrow. And I think in honor of today just going so well, I'm just gonna Irish goodbye it. So goodbye, see you tomorrow. Take care. Maybe this isn't actually an Irish goodbye, but goodbye.